He's next to that house on Bloomer.
Yeah, I see him, He's down.
Beautiful. Is that a solo since he did it down?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he has a revive too. I have 3 already.
Should we hit this generator?
Yeah, if we have to. Yeah, we do. The markers. Get this. Okay, I'm just about to buy a red box now, bro. Oh, I got an AS Vow, I'm cooked.
Dude.
That has
my
a
God.
10 or 20,000 vote margin, and you put 200,000 illegals into that state. You 10x you swamp the. It's not a swing state anymore. It's going to vote blue, and then once the swing states vote blue, there is no election anymore. There's only a Democrat primary.
Every state becomes a post-Reagan amnesty California. That's what happens. California used to be a swing state. Well, I mean, really, California used to be a red state. And then it just became blue after 1986, and it never went back.
Which is so crazy. And it's so crazy that people are fine with that.
Well, I guess people on the left will be fine with that because they think that's a good idea.
Well, they just want to win. They just want to win.
Correct. Like the thing is, one does not need actually any grand conspiracy theory for this. You just have to look at the simple matter of incentives. If the Democrat Party wants to win, like basically achieve permanent victory, all they need to do is turn the swing states. Turn the swing states blue. They have permanent victory. And then we're a one-party state, and then they will keep doing that up.
You guys want to know something that is crazy? That is, I've never heard it spoken about. Google Drive. I need to show you guys something from my Google Drive.
They have a fucking. They have a walkthrough page.
They have SVD murder too.
Oh my god, I'm lit.
I'm back now.
No, they already blink.
Here.
Blink around the back.
I found it.
Just play the back of this house.
Okay, so can I zoom in?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay, so this is nationwide voter turnout for every single presidential election beginning in the year 2000. 2000, 2004, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay, something that is fucking nuts that actually was very surprising to me. Democrats, beginning in 2008, had a reduction in national general election voter turnout. There's fewer people voting. Look at this. So 2008, Democrats had 69.498 million. 2012, 65.915 million. 2016, 65.853. So it's slowly going down between 08. Despite national population going up, despite more people being in the country, population is increasing. Nationwide, fewer people were voting for Democrats. Then something pretty weird happens. Then something crazy happens. 2020. We call it 2020. Then Democrats, they got about 15 million votes. Like, this jump. And by the way, Republicans had somewhat of a jump too, but nowhere near as big. And also, by the way, look, during this time frame, Republicans, every single national election, their turnout goes up. Their turnout goes up. Democrats had a downward swing for 8 years. And then 2020 kind of flipped everything. But it's weird because, like, you have to reconcile this. How do you do it? I don't know. We have all these illegal immigrants. Everybody's coming in the country. All of them are supposedly voting for Democrat, yet somehow Democrat voter turnout is actually going down. Like, it was decreasing every election. Meanwhile, Republican voter turnout is going up and up and up, and then obviously 2020 flips everything on its script, but...
Did they get killed?
Yeah,
When did them go white?
got to see what happens this election. We got to see. So Donald Trump always says that he had the highest vote of any incumbent or sitting president, and that is true. That is actually true. Joe Biden had, check this out. Check this out. Joe Biden had in 2020 12 million more voters, 12 million more voters than Barack Obama in 2008. In 2008. Okay? Think about that. And this is Barack Obama hype. Everybody, the entire country was hype for Barack Obama, and Biden beat him by 12 million? A little bit weird. A little bit weird. Hey, by the way, Educated, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate the 5 gifted subs. This is a column that we haven't even spoken about yet. I want to talk about this one now. Percent of population. What percent of the population turned out to vote in these elections? Okay, so obviously you see in 2020, 47% of the country turned out to vote. 47%. Prior to that, highest voter turnout was, once again, when Obama won in 2008, it was 42%. Okay? 2020, 47. 2020, like, you need to understand, when people say 2020 was a really weird election, some really weird results, this is what we're talking about. This, like, it's totally anomalous. Like, it is fucking and then people, oh, well, yeah, COVID. Yeah, COVID did that. Oh, man, it's really, it's pretty strange. Still, it's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy.
There's only 3 squads.
Obviously, they'll keep stacking the deck by bringing in vast numbers of illegals into the swing states. Keep stacking it so that the next election.
You underestimate how much people hate Trump. Well, actually, okay, so I don't think I do. Let me ask you a question. Do you think people hated Trump more? Okay, let me rephrase this. Do you think more people hated Trump in 2020 than they hated Trump in 2016?
Really far.
I don't think so. I think Trump was at maximum hate in 2016. I think maximum Trump hate was 2016. That's what I think. And of course, people still hate him. Some people still hate him, of course. But I think that hate has actually gone down over time. I think 2016 was maximum Trump hate. So if you're ever going to see that be maximally reflected in the way people vote, you would see it in the 2016 election.
I was killing much me.
Like keep in mind,
No,
the rhetoric against Donald Trump, like it was if you think it's bad now or you think it was bad in 2020, flashback to 2016. Trump was literal Satan, Hitler. Like, of course, people still say those things now, but it was like much more serious. It was grab him by the pussy. Trump is and once again, people still say some of this stuff, but it was times 10. It was times 10 in 2016. It's crazy.
Each successive election will be worse than the last one. And that's what's happening. And if you want to see, like, well, is this actually going to happen? Look at California. California is supermajority Dem, 70% Dem. A month ago, they passed a law making it illegal to show ID in any election in California.
That is true.
So a friend of mine went to vote.
In California, not only do they not ask for ID, it is illegal to show ID. It's illegal to show ID.
In Palo Alto. Because he was like, "Is this for real?" He tried to show his ID, and they reacted like if you show a cross to a vampire. Okay, they're like, "No, we can't even look at that ID."
That is what it's like. If you show an ID to a Democrat, put it away. It's like their skin is melting. Get rid of it.
It is illegal for them to even look at your ID if you want to present it in California.
Why?
For any election at all, even like city council.
What logical reason other than to cheat would you ever have that law?
The reason is to cheat.
But it's only like you can never make an argument any other way. And I think 84% of people polled believe that you should show ID to vote. So it's against the will of the people.
Yes, and we are extremely rare. We're an outlier in not requiring ID. Basically, almost every country on earth requires ID to vote. So
Bro, you have like backwater, not even third world, like seventh world shithole countries nobody's ever heard of that have voter ID laws with in-person
Legendary mustards around us, though.
Yeah, I did.
voting where you drop your ballot off in a fucking voting booth. If fucking Zanzibaribia can do it, which is a country that I just made up, if Zanzibaribia can do it, why the fuck can't we do it? I don't know.
Well, wait, as soon as you
I don't
make you ban ID for voting, it makes fraud impossible to prove. Because how do you trace
Yeah,
the
this
fraud?
is a new one.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
new
it's insane.
podcast.
It's insane.
It's insane.
And what I'm saying is that
how is it legal?
What I'm saying is like this election is the last chance to preserve democracy in America. Mark my words. Everything they accuse Trump of, they are guilty of. And if Trump doesn't win, this will be the last real election in America. And we will, if the big government Kamala puppet.
And by the way, it's not just if we're talking about Kamala winning, it's not just illegal immigrants being in the country. It's Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have spoken about granting amnesty to the illegal immigrants that are here already. Okay, so it's not just, yeah, we're gonna continue to have more illegal immigrants. Yeah, but the ones that are here, 12 million at a minimum, plus over 12 million, they will be granted amnesty and a pathway to citizenship. And then they won't have to lie about voting. Then they're able to vote legally. So it's like, hey, you have snuck across our border at some point in the last 3 years. You came into our country illegally. Well, we're going to grant you amnesty and a pathway to citizenship. And now it's not illegal voting. Now it's legal voting. Now they can vote legally if Tim Walz and Kamala Harris get in the White House. And so when we're talking about, yeah, democracy will cease to be a thing in America, it's like he says, there's some nuance to that statement. It's not just, you know, like we're going to have a dictatorship. No, it's we will still have a democracy, but you're never going to win. Your interests, American guy like me, we're never going to win, okay? Because there's going to be so many other people. So all of these 12 plus million illegal immigrants that come in the country that are granted amnesty by the Democrats and a pathway to citizenship, who do you think they're voting for? They're voting for the people that let them into the country in the first place by nature of having an unprotected border. And then they're going to vote for the people that granted them amnesty and a path to citizenship and a bunch of government handout benefits. They are at a rate of like 80, 90%, these people are going to be voting Democrat until the day that they die. Okay? It's over. It's game over. So any type of make America great again, America first, focus on American people, domestic policy, any type of movement like this, it's over. It's never happening. It is never happening. You're fucked. Fuck you. You're fucked. I'm fucked. We're all fucked. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck this country. It's over. That's what it is. That's what happens. Okay?
Machine wins. They will legalize the illegals in the swing states. There will be no swing states. Every election going forward will be a guaranteed Democrat win. And it'll actually be worse than California. The reason it'll be worse than California is because the one thing that keeps California from being super crazy is that you can move out of California, like you and I did. You and I used to be in California, but we moved to Texas. We're still in America. But if the Dems win this election, they will legalize enough illegals.
Well, think about this. Actually, smart, rational, intelligent people leaving California actually makes California more insane, right? Because like if you have 70% insane people, 30% rational people, if the rational people start leaving the state, then as a ratio, as a proportion, the state becomes more insane. It becomes more concentrated in that way, yeah?
Turn the swing states, and everywhere will be like California. There will be no escape.
That is so insane.
This is the final. This is it.
The final battle.
This is the last chance.
When you walk into the voting booth tomorrow, I want you to imagine Dark Souls boss music is playing. And there's Kamala Harris. And you must defeat her. You must vote against her. This is the final battle. the final battle, and you walk in and she's cackling. Yeah, she is.
Has anybody tried
And
to
I
push
just want to
back?
like
Yeah.
go out and vote. Vote like your life depends on it. Vote like your future depends on it, because it does. This is the last chance, man.
No hit run. Let's go.
Is there any argument against this? Has anybody tried to debate this? Has anybody tried to say that this is nonsense, this is a conspiracy? Has anybody made any sort of a rational argument?
The left actually, interestingly, does not want to pick up much on this argument, because the more attention the more you look at it, the more obviously it is true. Because you just say like, well, are the numbers correct? Are there really this many illegals that have been imported into swing states? Yes. They haven't just walked across the border. They've been flown in airplanes.
Yeah. Using a shipping app.
Yes.
Yeah.
They made an app.
Well, the app always existed, but it used to be for people coming over here, like shipping with goods, so they could track you while you're in America, so you could legally be here, they know where you are. And then they changed it to allow that app to schedule illegal aliens to come. And
So
you
you don't
fly
even-
people in.
They're
Nowadays, it's considered racist to expect people to assimilate and learn English. Not the same at all. So this is one of these like offshoots of critical race theory. You do see people saying, listen, the idea of assimilation, the expectation that immigrants assimilate to this white Western culture, doesn't that kind of presuppose the superiority, the cultural superiority of the white Western culture? Therefore, it is racist, you're right, it's racist to expect immigrants to assimilate. How can we expect them to abandon their cultural and you know, abandon their cultural heritage and forgo it for our superior white Western culture? This is called cultural colonialism. So, yeah, we are just now starting to see this rhetoric come out that assimilation is racist, or rather expecting people to assimilate is racist, because that idea is predicated on the idea, on the notion that American culture, Western culture, whatever, is superior. And obviously I don't agree with this, right? But you're totally right. You're starting to see this rhetoric. You are. So now for a long time it's been, well, we can take a bunch of immigrants because they're going to assimilate. They're going to assimilate and there won't be any issues. That's what we were told 10 years ago. Now what we're told today is that, well, we're going to take a bunch of immigrants and they don't need to assimilate because that's racist. That's a racist expectation. And it's like, what? What are we? So what? So what then? I guess we're fucked. I guess just go fuck me then. Just fuck me to death.
actually being flown in to the swing states. And so the reason that I think the left doesn't want to push back on this is because the more attention this gets, the more people will realize it is true.
Yeah, it is true.
That's why they don't. That's why they're just pretending. They're pretending I'm not saying anything. But I'm like, yo, they're literally flying vast numbers of illegals who are then beholden to the Democrats. And sometimes I get the rebuttal of people say like, well, you know, these illegals they don't have the same social values as the Democrat Party because they're like more socially conservative. I'm like, yeah, but that's not the point. If you look at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, their primary thing is staying in the country and getting their friends and family in, and then the Democrats give them all these benefits, like tons of benefits, more benefits than than citizens, literally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're beholden to the Democrats for all these benefits. They want to get their friends and family in, which the Democrats support and the Republicans don't, so they vote Dem. And you can look empirically at California and say, like, did they vote Republican or Democrat in California? Oh, they voted Democrat, big time.
Well, Reagan gave them amnesty in the 1980s, and that
86.
changed the state basically, except for Arnold, changed the state entirely blue.
Yes.
And Arnold was an exception because he was like a socially liberal.
Arnold sucks. Arnold Schwarzenegger sucks. He sucks.
Famous guy.
Yeah.
Lame.
And
Cringe,
didn't really impose any radical restrictions on any of the people that were going to vote Democrat in the first place. The whole thing is just, it's bizarre to watch play out because it just seems like this can't be actually what's happening. Did you see my conversation with Fetterman about it?
Yeah.
He was completely in denial about it. I don't think there's that level of organization. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Exactly, just like because you can break it down. So
I
like,
did not watch the.
Are any of these numbers wrong? Because we got these numbers from Homeland Security Government.gov. Okay,
Right.
So we got it from the .gov website. Has the government reported these numbers incorrectly? No, they have not. Those numbers, if anything, are low. So they have in fact flown vast numbers of illegals to swing states.
Yeah.
Bypassing the border entirely, and so that is factually true. Then you can say, like, well, what is their probable voting pattern? Overwhelmingly Democrat into swing states. And then, well, but do the Democrats actually want to fast track them for citizenship? Yes, they do. You can see Chuck Schumer on TV saying at a rally this year.
Watch the clip Joe uploaded to his Twitter of John Fetterman. Yeah, like if that's going to add some context here, because I didn't see any of it, maybe we can watch that real quick. Joe Rogan. If this is important. November 2nd. When did he... Okay, here, I'll play this. Okay, we'll do a 4-minute clip real fast, okay?
We need a secure border. It's a significant issue. And if I thought there was any kinds of issues, and I've been very vigilant throughout, I've been actively involved in those kinds of things, and I've never witnessed those kinds of a thing.
But what do you mean by issues? Like what kind of issues you're talking about? You're talking about people letting people in order to get votes?
It's not. There's not that level kinds. I don't think there's that level kinds of organization.
But there is an organization that's moving these people to swing states. There's a significant number of these people that are illegal immigrants that have made their way to swing states.
I mean, bro, like these are not swing states, but all up and down the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington, we have programs I can show you to relocate illegal immigrants here, and then also there are first-time home buyer down payment programs for illegal immigrants in the state of Oregon and California as well. I know that for a fact. Once again, there are programs to help first-time illegal immigrant home buyers, and the programs are state tax-funded programs. If you're living in Oregon or California and you're paying state taxes, and you are funding the programs. It's fucking crazy.
And then there's been calls for amnesty. There's been calls for allowing these people to have a pathway to citizenship and allow them to vote. The fear that a lot of people have is that this is a coordinated effort to take these people that you're allowing to come into the country, then you're providing them with all sorts of services like food stamps and housing and setting them up, and then providing a pathway to amnesty, and then you would have voters that would be significantly voting towards the Democrats because they're the people that enabled them to come into the country in the first place and provided them with those services. This is a big fear that people have, and that you're rigging this system and that this will turn all these states into essentially locked blue like California is.
Well, immigration is always going to be a tough issue in our nation.
Oh my God!
You know, I had as a professor in grad school, Alan Simpson, and he was a United States senator. He was Wyoming, and he was actually a pro-choice Republican. I mean, how rare that would be.
What are you talking about? Can you answer what, like, all that stuff that Joe Rogan just said?
Well, it doesn't exist now. And he said, you are never going to have any meaningful immigration kinds of legislation. He's like, because both sides, that's useful for them, and it's going to be back and forth. And he said that 25 years ago.
Useful meaning the debate, having it always a political
it's
talking
useful
point.
For one side or the other. It's useful. And he said there were never going to be. And he said that in.
Can we also talk about, okay, so the fucking presidential election. At the time this is filmed, a couple days ago, the presidential election, the fate of the nation is 7 days out at the time this is filmed. And the Democrats, they say, you know what we need to do? Deploy Fetterman to the Rogan podcast. I repeat, Operation Joe Rogan Fetterman is a go. What the fuck were they thinking? This guy is retarded. What the fuck were they thinking?
1999, and I voted for the border deal, and that went down, and that's, I mean, he said that 25 years ago, and that was absolutely true now, that they had an opportunity to do a comprehensive border, bipartisan, and that went down because Trump,
Oh my God.
he declared that's a bad deal after it was.
I want you to know something. Anytime there are two possibilities. Anytime someone brings up to you the border bill that Donald Trump shot down, bipartisan border bill, Donald Trump shot it down, there's two scenarios here. The person bringing it up is retarded, or they think you are retarded. Those are the only two options. They are bringing it up because they are retarded, or they know what they're saying is bullshit and they think you are retarded enough to fall for it, okay? That's it. This whole border bill narrative is ridiculous. We've talked about it a million times. You guys know what. You guys are smart. You guys know why. But, oh, I'm so fucking sick of hearing about this.
Eric was saying he wants to fast track and make all 11 million, or however many, I believe his quote was, citizens as soon as possible.
Yeah. Do you think Biden secretly hates Kamala and is trying to undermine her because the DNC basically did a soft coup against him? You know, I don't really think so. I just think Biden is a fucking moron. I don't think that he has, like, no, listen, Republican voters, Donald Trump guys, all of us have spent the last 3.5 years talking about how retarded Joe Biden is, and now we're going to flip the script and say, well, actually, he's an evil mastermind, and he's assisting the Republican Party ever so minutely, just by dropping little breadcrumbs here and there to undermine Kamala. Guys, he's retarded. Guys, hello, he's retarded, okay? All of these little stupid things that he says that fucks over Kamala that maybe helps Republicans, it's happening because he's retarded, okay? Not because he's a mastermind.
So the goal is they are fast tracking citizenship as quickly as possible, so that whether one thinks it's cheating or not, it won't matter because they will be fully able to vote.
And for people on the left,
This is actually happening. I invite people to rebut this and show me where I am wrong. Please do so.
no, they can't.
They can't.
They can't.
Because it's true.
Well, what's scary to me is that there's people that are on the left, like people that were Bernie Sanders supporters, for example.
Yeah, Bernie
like I
got
was.
screwed with talk about undermining democracy. Bernie should have won the nomination,
Exactly.
and they stole it from him and gave it to Hillary.
Exactly. That's what I was going to bring up. Like they control the primary process.
Yeah, exactly. So like if you've got if you have a Democratic primary, it's not democratic. We just saw that. We saw it with Bernie. We saw it with Kamala. That like a week before.
Well, it's like, if there is a Democratic primary, it's not democratic. That's if they decide to have one. With Kamala Harris, she was not elected through a Democratic primary. She was coronated. She was ordained to be the candidate. And it's like, they had RFK, they've got Jill Stein, they've got other people that would have been happy to compete against her and figure out, you have an open convention at the DNC, whatever. No, she's coronated. She's chosen.
Before Biden, was summarily fired, he was posting that he's in it for the long term. He's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not giving up. And the next thing you know, is Sunday afternoon, they're posting on X that he's resigned from the race.
Which is,
and his staff didn't even know. Like, they're reading it on the X platform. Okay, that's how they learned about it.
what do you think happened there? How did they do that? Because
he's
they
clearly just not in charge. Obviously,
they could have used the 25th Amendment, right?
Fake president.
But they would have to admit that there was a certain period of time where they knew that he was mentally compromised.
Yes.
And so they made this decision to not do that.
Well, the weird thing.
It would have been terrible.
Yeah, we're waiting for.
Are you gonna be grinding for top 15?
Yeah.
I mean, we got 29 days left, but
Nice. Yeah, now I'm warming up in a session, but I'm going crazy, but there's just bad people in the session.
I guess he's over on kick now. That's weird. Can't wait till the election's over and he can quit talking about politics. I'm so sick of it. Oh, where's my... I'm echoing because I've got my volume on. I don't know, that's why. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let me see. Where's my BRB terminal? Still feel like shit. There's going to be all kinds of that, though, for... I mean, I guess the election's tomorrow, but then there's going to be all the people that don't agree with the outcome, and they're going to be talking about that, and it's like... I want Stay Safe to talk about, like, the things I'm interested in, not election bullshit. Why can't people cater to me? Alright, there should be some, alright, let me see what I got. I gotta buy my, want to hear more about the Hyperboreans. Not this fucking real world current event politics bullshit. When's he gonna finish his book? I can't believe they banned him off fucking Twitch though. I mean, I've never actually heard him say anything legitimately like TOS. It's just he's kind of a white enthusiast, not so much a supremacist. And that's because he like studies the Hyperboreans, and he's also a big Trump supporter. But I don't know, man. He's much more interesting when he's not talking about politics or any of that kind of crap. Let's go. I think I might go just grind out reputation at that one spot. Seems like a good way, like mind-numbing, boring thing to do to put myself in a better, well, not better mood, but just not think about how pissed off I've been all day. I'm not even pissed off. I don't feel good. My nose is running. Throat's all scratchy. And I haven't been sleeping. And then multiplayer. I mean, and it was really laggy last night. Like super laggy. It was like so many deaths from lag. I die enough, you know, legitimately. I don't need lag helping. You know what I mean? Like, it's like. Lag's my least favorite thing about this game. That's right. Yeah, you'd have done it to me. I know. You just shot me in the back. I know. I'm not even gonna take your shit. You can come back and get it. I don't even want it. Oh boy. Oh, but unless he had some of those blue chips. Then I'd want it. But I'm sure he doesn't. And I'm sure I actually have to find them for them to count. Because it's like, just find them, not bring them home or anything. Use the metal detector to search for statues. And I think the next thing is the scanner. So I need to do that next. Hopefully the scanner's not so fucking stingy. Mhm. Oh, at the swamp, maybe I've got a blue mark at the swamp for this, so maybe it's just anywhere that there's anywhere there's one of those blue marks. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny because I follow Stay Safe and I watch him stream quite a bit, but I also follow Hassan and I watch him stream quite a bit. So it's like both sides of that, the extreme sides of the political streamers. I watched them both. I don't really watch anybody anymore though. It's because I'm doing this. But I like Hassan. He didn't stay safe. I couldn't believe he got banned. He didn't do anything. I watched the stream that he got banned on. He didn't do anything. He didn't even have any really hot takes. He just everyday normal shit. Might have been something that I didn't see, but I mean, he didn't say anything about it. Nobody else has said anything about it. So I mean, I'm assuming it was just that stream and nothing racist. I mean, if he was like a straight up racist, I wouldn't watch him. Mm-hmm. But he's just more of an enthusiast. He likes his cultural history, and so do I. I like my Viking background. I like to look into it and read stories and the sagas and all that. It's fun. Good stuff. Is my metal detector dead? Is that why I'm not getting anything? Oh my god, it's dead, isn't it? It's dead. That's why. Been wasting all this time. My metal detector was dead. Jeez. Okay. Just another. I like how, like, they muffled the sound of the, the thing is, too, I don't watch, like, either of them for their, like, actual political thing. I like Hassan just because he covers world events. You know, without the extreme bias of being like, you know, oh, it's totally fine what's happening in the Middle East because we have to support Israel in everything they do. Hassan doesn't do that, so that's why I subscribe to him. Because I agree. Fucking agree. There is, am I in the wrong one? Where's my scanner? Oh man, there it is. Alright. Nice. But yeah. Once it's over, maybe stay safe. We'll get back to doing the Hyperborean stuff. We can learn about the ancient tribes that traveled through Eastern Europe way back in the, like, I think it was like 1200s, or maybe, I think it might have even been further back. It might have been like 800s.
Привет, брат.
First.
Ой, то есть...
And even before that, I mean, because the Hyperboreans seem to have gone back, like, to the last ice age, even. Okay. So I need to charge both of those. So fucking 11,000 years ago. But their last major immigration was in 800, and then again in I think 12. No, maybe it was before that. I think it might have been before the 800. I'm thinking of something else. Might have been way before that. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. I'd have to go refresh. I don't really know much about the Hyperboreans. I just think it's interesting. Just think it's interesting. That's why I want to read his book. Okay, here we go. Super interesting. All kinds of history that we just don't really know about. It's mostly because the Romans, they kind of rolled over everything. But there's like rumored to be like pyramids over in that area that are like hidden, and we found pyramids that we didn't know were there in like places, so it's not too out of, you know, too far out of possibility. Oh, come on. Right. It's inside this tractor. Here we go. Super interesting though. Can't wait to read it. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Oh my god. Oh. That's just at the base. Then you got the, what is it? The druids. We don't know shit about them. like know more about that too. I think that's outside of the. I mean, it's just gone. All that stuff is just gone. Alright. Just gone. Just like we'll be 1,000 years from now. There'll be some melted iron beams. People or aliens or whatever dig up, and they'll be like, what was going on here?
Привет, брат. Ой, то есть я хотел сказать... Ну, вопросы так вопросы. Думаю, у меня... Ну что, моя...
Okay. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? Deliver to the supplier.
Ой.
I sell them to him? Oh, you can't sell them. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Or is that a different mark? I think it might be a different... I don't know.
Привет, брат. Ой, то есть я хотел...
Oh, the ad. Ah, nice. 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 So that's done. Alright. Now I need to do the next one. I need to capture outposts. Oh my god. Alright. So I don't need this anymore. Let's go. I haven't watched Asmon. I watched him a little bit the first day he got back, but he got banned too, and I have no idea why they banned him for it. He just said he didn't care. Then gave the reasons why. It wasn't like offensive or anything. It was just, he doesn't care. Bad take, sure, but it's not the law that you have to care about anything. I certainly don't care about very much. Dude, I don't live on the other side of the world. I'm not gonna... Any empathy that I put down for, like, people I don't know, like, it's different for, like, that kid that was on the other day, because I talked to him. I hung out with him. And then he's getting rocketed. That's terrifying, but... Outposts. Oh, so I don't even need my scanner. It doesn't matter. It doesn't weigh that much. But, yeah, I'm not going to go hold a sign, protest or whatever. I don't get, you know, I don't... Like, most empathy is performative for most people, and I just don't have the energy to do it. I don't need good boy points. Not really trying to impress anyone. Although, I mean, if you ask me my opinion, then sure, world peace everywhere. Let's melt all the guns down. Disable all the nukes. We'll all just be a bunch of fucking hippies. I love it. Let's do it. Oh boy. I'm getting sicker. I gotta find some vitamin C or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Let's go dispute that outpost, I guess. Fuck yeah. I mean, there are some people who are genuinely empathetic, but it's pretty rare, though. I mean, and women, I don't know, women are more like touch with their emotional. So I won't say that women can't be empathetic, but most of the men I know, they don't really give a shit about anything they say they do. They're certainly not going to do anything about it. And that's who runs the world. It's all men. We don't really care about anything. We pretend to. You know, to get laid. Alright. Nice. Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, there's 6 people in this one, and they're fucking shooting at me. This is something I'll do in the middle of the night, I think. That guy's got a pretty good gun. Seeker AK. Well, I don't know, but it's +5 and it hurts a lot. I should have fucking... So instead of running straight to it, getting shot like a chump, I feel like going around might be a better idea, but there's like fire and shit over there. wanted to catch up on Asmon's video. He seemed kind of like denutted the last one though. It's like it was like the band like emotionally like wrecked him. I think there's like fucking bunch of them there. Wonder. This is right out into the open. Yeah, sniper. Yeah, this is a lost cause. I'm gonna do this in the middle of the night. It's much easier when there's nobody on to do those. What should I do? And then you got like all the other political commentators going crazy right now because, you know, it's big money season. People are watching. You just can't get away from it. It's like the election shit. I just fucking hate it. I'm so sick of it. And I try to avoid politics, but it's not like I don't know anything about politics, and I do keep up with it, just on a minor sense, just because, I mean, it's important. That's how wars start. I'll be happy when we're not talking about it anymore. That's for sure. Yeah, but that was the first time I just found out that Stay Safe is on Twitch now, or not Twitch, on Kick now. And it seems like they don't mind. I don't know. Like one of the owners of Twitch did a interview, I think with Trump or something, so I guess they cover a lot of politics over there. I don't know. It's like, I don't watch Twitch, or Kick, I mean. It's not my thing. Like video games. Actually, I'm gonna go just farm rep at that one place. Super easy. Super chill. Actually, if I'm... Yeah. And then Elon Musk now is like fully political for some reason. I don't know. He's getting at it. I think it's just he's trying to get in good with whoever or who he thinks is going to win, so he can, you know, get permission to do all kinds of more crazy shit. You know, the guy's got all the money in the world, but he's still got to get permits. So, I mean, there's that. So, I hope he's not, like, going to become super political and try to run for office or something. I mean, geez. And that's how Trump will get his third term. He'll be Elon Musk, even though Elon Musk can't run, he wasn't born here. So he'll be Elon Musk's running mate as vice president. That's what they'll do, I bet. Uh-huh. Elon Musk got enough money to get around the whole not being born in America thing part. Got enough money, you can do just about anything. Just gotta pay the right people. Uh-huh. Yeah, no more rep. What is my base at, anyways? Oh wait, what is it? What do you look at? Oh, almost a 5. All right, very close. I'm gonna go check that one thing. I bet Taylor Swift runs for president next time, or she might not be old enough though. The Taylor Swift, oh, I bet it went like that. Administration will be fucking awful. She's gonna be a fucking dictator. All those guys who she wrote songs about with for breaking up with her or whatever, they're gonna be deported. Put them in gulags. Just gonna back off and do the other side first. So the sneaky guy don't get me. Yeah, I knew he was there. I knew what he was up to. Pouring right in his face. Did he go down? Jeez. No, there must be more. Mm-hmm. That's right. That rep, 64. Woohoo. Somebody else is here. Somebody's here. Pretty sure it's just a player or friendly. I mean, it's pretty deep for an enemy, but who knows? I've been surprised before. Oh my god. And I aimed super high in the beginning for some reason. Oh god. Somebody save me. This guy saved me. He's my hero. Uh-huh. Could go farm money. That might be something I need to do. I did see them saws on there last time I checked. I ain't got no bullets out. Right. Those patrols have like beefy guns. Holy shit. Holy shit. Stuff real quick. I'm gonna head over and do the dogs. Just grind out money for a while. That's actually pretty relaxing for me. Just pretty chill. Up here, I gotta finish my frickin', you know, dailies. I'll come up here and do it later. Or weekly. Do it when there's not so many people over there. I don't want to just run there, get one-shotted, one there, run there, get one-shotted. It's not fun. Not fun. Where are these assholes? Oh, fuck. Yeah, now I got bullets. Now I got bullets. See, I was just up here shooting pigs.
Я записываю каждую фразу нашего митрополита, каждый кусочек его музыки. Честное слово, когда я перечитываю свои записи перед сном, на душе сразу становится как-то спокойнее.
I'm in the north. Dude, what happened to, dude? This guy, I haven't seen him in days. From something. Whatever. I'll remember next time I see him, hopefully. Just there's like something you want to like. Something. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was about Dark and Darker I wanted to see. Maybe play Dark and Darker, because I haven't played it yet. Be a nice break from this. To learn how to play fucking Dark and Darker. Same kind of game, basically. What's your fucking problem? Huh? Huh? Yeah, fuck you. Fucking stalkers. And these assholes just stand there with this shovel all aggressively. Oh, not that. Oops. I don't know why they put them in a different order up here than they were down or in the other place. So I just clicked the wrong guy. Oh, I don't want to sell that. I don't want to keep that. I want to sell this stuff. So. Uh-huh. Multi-tool. Yeah, I don't need the scanner. I don't really need bullets up there. I need shells is what I need. So what I'll do is I will buy a couple bags of shells and then ditch my rest and not even bring anything else. Maybe I'll just bring the grizzly up. That'll be fun. And I'll bring my pistol as a long-range backup, so I guess I need some 9mm. Nice. Nice. And then, then after the election, we can have Christmas season. I love Christmas. It's my favorite. Oh, whoops. What's open? Okay, 2 is open, so I'll put the bag on 2. Is that it? No, that's 7.62. I thought I bought a 9mm. Maybe I didn't buy it yet. Oh wait, I didn't buy anything. I backed out. I'm smart. 9mm, buy. And then put this in the storage. Looks fun. I don't need grenades right now. Oh my god, whatever. Now I got 2 and 2 slugs. That should be plenty. Alright. Oh my god. Hey, this one's cool. I should use this one. Oh, that's 10mm though. Fuck 10mm. This is 9mm. Where's my silenced one? There it is. Nice. Or not. Suppressor. Let's see. Looks good. The Hebrews Walter. Ooh, and I need my other armor on. This armor is too slow to do this. It's like negative move speed, I think. Yeah. So. Alright. Oh, I got a plane in there. Oh no, I still have my gun. And grab my grizzly. Nice. What's that way? Yeah, it's lighter than the machine gun, that's for sure. Oh, I'm out of space again. Fuck. I don't need all this. I don't even know why I put all these in here. They just gotta build up on me. These loose fucking bullets.